everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a video that I've been excited about doing since I've thought about starting a YouTube channel. So today it is the end of August, but I decorated my hutch for Halloween and I am obsessed with it, and I just had to share it with you guys. And I kind of just wanted to do an overview video of everything I have in here and tell you a little bit about how I found it, how much I paid for it, you know the drill on that kind of stuff. So to start, this gypsy Halloween costume mask I found at a flea market locally last year, and I have a lot of vintage Halloween masks, but not that many boxes. But this particular day I found 4 of them for $20, and one of them actually ended up being pretty rare and we ended up selling it, but this one I love so much we ended up keeping it. And this blow mold is actually from my great nanny who's passed, and my mom grabbed this when we were going through her estate after she passed. So that's actually a family piece. And the Witch board game I cannot take credit for. Justin told me that he found this at a yard sale for only $2 one year. He said probably within like the last 5 years. And this game is just awesome. I've seen so many people decorate with this for vintage Halloween, and it's just the coolest game. This blow mold, Justin actually got for me for Christmas last year. Yeah, it might seem unusual, but we love Halloween so much, and he knew that I was wanting this blow mold, so it was one of the presents he got for me. I'm not sure how much he paid for it. I'm pretty sure he found it online, and it's general foam. And then on the far end here, I have this book, Witches, Pumpkins, and Grinning Ghosts, the story of Halloween symbols. And I just thought the cover was amazing. It has some really cool imagery, and I found that thrifting actually for only about $1, so that was a really cool find. On the second level here I have a Halloween mask box that I found. I don't remember exactly where I found this box, but it didn't have the original mask with it, so I decided to take a few of the small little Halloween minis I had and actually crafted this shadow box, I guess you could call it, last year. Just some cake toppers in there and some little grab bags in the background. And I really love the way it looks, and I'm really happy I made that actually. Then here, this little guy we actually bought off of eBay for like around $5, I think, just because we had some nostalgia of having these little pop-up ghosts when we were little and wanted one for our collection. Next up on this shelf, I actually found just a plain run-of-the-mill Fire King dish and applied this awesome decal on it. And it's from the shop called Antlers and Evergreens. She has an Etsy and she's also on Instagram, so you'll want to check her out because this is amazing. And I've also had a few other decals I'll show you down below. But this one's from Antlers and Evergreens, and then I have 2 divided dishes here, Barbed Wire and Old Town and Country. So these 2 I actually found together one day at a flea market, and I think it was 2 other dishes, another divided dish, and I can't remember what else. But the guy gave them to me, all 4 for $20, so that was a pretty good deal. And this dish, I thrifted originally. It was only a few dollars, so that was a great deal as well. Over here, I have another olive 401 and another orange 404, just rounding out the side here. And this fortune wheel is a Beistel reproduction that Justin also got me that for Christmas last year as well. So there was a theme going on there with that witch and that blow mold witch. Pretty cool. Really like the details on this. And it actually spins, so it's kind of a cool detail. Over here I have a set with Flame Glow and Friendship alternating. I just thought it looks pretty cool with the red and orange together that way. The Friendship Cinderella nesting set, I actually recently acquired that, and I find most of my Pyrex on Facebook Marketplace. So there was a seller selling a package deal kind of thing. It had this nesting set, a bunch of Frigies, some snowflakes, I don't even remember what all was in it. And I meant to make a haul video of that, but we just went on vacation. Anyways, I just got these Friendship Cinderella bowls, and they made a perfect addition to this Halloween setup. Down here, I have this little witch. Man, I can't even remember what these games are called, but Justin actually found this when we were yard sailing this summer, and I loved it as soon as he found it. Such a cool image, and it's marked Japan. He found this along with 5 other noisemaker toys, and they were only $1 each, which is crazy. Find stuff like this at the antique mall and it's way overpriced. Here in the middle I have a Frankensack, which is very Halloween appropriate, of black and white gooseberry, this 442 lighter orange, and the yellow or orange butter print. I got the butter print in a nice deal. I met someone online that is also like very into Pyrex, and she actually traded me this for another dish and a little bit of money, which was awesome because, I mean, I'm never going to be able to buy one of these retail for what they sell for. I mean, the whole set can go for $300 to $400, so, you know, it's just craziness. Unless I find the others in the wild, it's probably just not going to happen for me. And I thought that this looked awesome, alternating with the black and white gooseberry. That set I also found on Facebook Marketplace. With the other 2 bowls that I had come with it were the yellow and black gooseberry, and that was $40 as a set that I found as well. And this 442 just came with my Friendships that I have over there. So here is my second piece of Indiana glass I found in the wild. I have the larger candy dish version of this that I'll show you on the lower level as well, but I just found this candy dish at, it wasn't really a yard sale, it was kind of like one of those parking lot neighborhood sales, just on someone's table set up randomly there for $1, and that was my find of the day that day. That made me so happy, especially because I had found this one last year yard sailing, and once again I think it was only $1 or $2, so to have both of them made me really happy. These are just so cool, and then when I looked them up and saw that they go for like $50 to $70 or however more, I was just so excited to find these in the wild. So as far as old school Pyrex goes, you're not going to find anything with patterns quite like this unless you're going to get a decal or whatever else, which nothing against that obviously whatsoever, because right over here I have another one, which is also from Antlers and Evergreens. Isn't that just so cute? I found this opal plain Pyrex bowl and added this decal to that one, that bowl in the middle, and it's in between my dots I had as well. I think that looks super cute situated like that. And this little guy, I think I got him thrifting as well. I honestly don't remember. A lot of things are just a blur at this point, but yep, there's that shelf. And then down here, another decal. This one is from a different shop that's called I Love This NH, capital N, capital H, maybe meaning like New Hampshire, I'm not really sure. But she is on Instagram and Etsy as well if you're interested in this and want to look her up. I got another plain dish and just applied this, which is supposed to mimic Amish butter print, and I actually switched it around a little just because it didn't really fit on my dish that well. I mean, I just made it work, but it was kind of hard for me to figure out the measurements of it and everything, so I did switch it around a little. But yeah, that's a really cool image, and I've seen this one picture, I think it's from Jenny Loves actually, a pretty popular Instagram user in the Pyrex community, and she had stacking orange dishes with this on it, and it gets shared everywhere, and everyone's like, is that a real pattern? I need that, what have you. And no, it's not real, but you can get the decal and it's just as amazing and cute, so they definitely can liven up a display. So once again, here's my other Indiana glass candy dish, and yep, that's one of my favorite finds, just so on point with Halloween. There is another pattern I really like, the Corel, just regular dining plates, the Halloween ones or the platters, have little pumpkins on the edge. That's super cute. I haven't come across it in the wild yet, but that's a super cute Halloween pattern as well. Next up is one of my favorite Halloween possessions. Actually, let's show you in the light more. Shadows here. This is a 1940s cardboard luminary, or I'm not sure if you would call it that actually, cutout, that has the original light in it. Well, not the same bulb, but you know what I mean. And this has been in my Gammy's china cabinet since I can remember, but the past year I've gotten so into Pyrex and like more into vintage than I have been before. I mean, I was always into it, but now that I'm starting doing displays and incorporating things like this, my Gammy let me have it for my display this year, which was super nice of her, but it just looks right at home with all of this other stuff, so it's super cool. I haven't seen too many of these anywhere. There's one listed on eBay for $100 right now, and its eye is ripped open. I don't even think they're actually worth that much. I'm not sure. But it's such a cool piece, and I'm so happy it's part of my collection. In the back here, I had some fridgies and this piece of enamelware just kind of as like a backdrop. Another cool little find this year was this book titled The New Winston Third Reader, and I honestly haven't read any of it yet or even looked inside of it that much, but just the cover. This was 10 cents at a yard sale. I love finding things like this. This is the steals, what it's all about. Finding gems like this, because that is such a cool graphic. I really appreciate it, and it just looks awesome in a display. Here's another little overview of the hutch. Of course, I'll probably keep readjusting things as I pull out more decorations. I mean, I have another 4 boxes of decorations in the basement I didn't even bring up yet. But But for now, I'm really happy with how this looks and really loving how it all came together. So I want to thank you for just joining in and bearing with me as I figure out how to best go about filming. I've had some quality issues with using the GoPro versus my iPhone and just figuring out lighting and everything like that. And basically just learning how to get more comfortable, feeling like I'm talking to myself while filming a whole video about things and stuff like that. But thanks for joining me, and make sure to like and subscribe if you're into vintage, holidays, yard sale hauls, thrift hauls, all of that good stuff. Alright, well, thank you for joining me.